I'm glad our nation is happy and there's no more problems.
Yeah, me too. We're all treated equally and it's great. I love that we all have equal taxes.
Just this month I bought my kids a whole bunch of new stuff because of all the extra money I had, even after taxes.
I have so much extra too. I love living on Mount Talkie. Come in.
Did you hear the news? St. Bryce raised the taxes on just the peasants.
I guess we spoke too soon. I'm sure it can't be that bad.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
On behalf of St. Bryce XIV, I'm here to collect talkie tax.
How much?
1 talkie.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello?
On behalf of St. Bryce XIV, I'm here to collect talkie tax.
Just one?
No, this time 1 whole bag.
Okay.
Thank you. On behalf of St. Bryce XIV, I'm here to collect talkie tax.
Again?
Yes,
How much? Another bag?
a big bag this time.
Big bag?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you have any spare talkies?
Nah, I don't have any.
My name is Kate, and today I prepared a speech for you about all the occurring problems on Mount Talkie. As people of Mount Talkie, we shall no longer tolerate these harsh taxes on the nation's founded food, currency, and resource. As the people of Mount Talkie, our ruler, St. Bryce XIV, has promised fair treatment and taxation, regardless of social class, income, or amount of land owned. Our devious and corrupt leader has obviously gone against his once true word and put a great deal of taxes on our income, as well as increased the general need to provide for our families, which isn't right. The most grueling and unfair part to his actions is that this is the only occurring to the peasants, the poorest of the poor, the people who need it the most, and not to mention the people who work hard every day to keep this country alive and functioning. Our rights have been all but taken, and we will not sit around and do nothing as our selfish ruler bathes in our hard work. We will take a stand, and we will not stand down until something is done. A rightful and prestigious leader should look out for the well-being of his people, but instead he is overwhelming us with the unnecessary taxes which are being used for his own indulgences. Due to our nation's isolation, it is hard to receive resources as it is. For our ruler to use almost all of our income and food sources for unnecessary items is ridiculous and in all cases preposterous. We deserve to be treated far better than this, as we have always looked out for our leader, St. Bryce IV, and have stood by him through all the trouble that our nation has gone through. As peasants, we provide so much for our society, and for us to be treated as less than equal is sickening. These taxes are outrageous and impossible to keep up with, especially since we aren't being paid enough in the first place. We have been robbed by our leader, who has been fattening up in his lies for far too long. As citizens, we should have taken a stand long ago, but now we must come together and do whatever it takes to be treated as equals to end this injustice. On this very day, Fuego Day, we mark our turning point. We shall no longer be ignored or mocked by our wrecked leader, St. Bryce XIV. Thank you.
Sir, you have to see this.
Is this going on right now?
Yes.
Come on.
Our devious and corrupt leader has obviously gone against his once...
Stop! These lies you speak of are preposterous. You must stop now.
Sorry, but we will not leave until our voices are heard and our demands for equal rights have been met.
Very well. Have it your way. Release the Chihuahuas.
Execute order K933.
Hello. Thank you for joining us today.
No problem, thanks for having me.
Shall we get started? How was your life in the beginning, when all was fair?
It was amazing. I had lots of extra talkies from the production, and I had enough money to buy my family and I nice things, and still had extra even after taxes.
That's very good. What was your life like after the tax rise?
It was like night and day, as if I had awoken from a wonderful dream back into a horrible life, 2 of my children starved to death due to lack of food from such heavy taxes, and I would have almost starved too if it weren't for a talkie loan.
I'm so sorry. It was tough for us all. How did your neighbors fare?
Even worse than I did. Some of them completely died, leaving many parentless children to be looked after, which rarely could be done.
That's horrible. When you first heard of the revolution, what did you think?
At first I had my doubts. I thought it was foolish, believing that no one could overthrow the powerful monarch and get away with it.
And how do you feel now that it's concluded?
Now, I felt like this should have been done months earlier. I'm so grateful they had the strength and courage to rise against him.
As we all can agree. How is your life now, after the revolution?
Now it's even been better before the taxes rose. Compared to my old life, I'm living like a king.
I'm very glad to hear that. Now, for all the people who still have doubts about the revolution, such as you once did, what would you like to tell them?
The revolution is the best thing that's ever happened. There should be no reason to doubt its greatness. Absolutely nothing could go wrong.
I'm tired of these ridiculous taxes. This is becoming far worse than during St. Bryce's rule. I am just as poor as the peasants now. I used to be one of the elites.
They aren't that bad. Besides, we need these taxes to afford all the nice things for our country.
Then I'm going to start another revolution and fight till we have equal taxes.
Unfortunately, I can't let you do that. Conspiring to overthrow a ruler's power is punishable by technique far worse than death.
No, please, I didn't mean it.
It's too late. The royal guards are on their way.
What's far worse than death?
Oh, you shall see.
Oh no, what's this? Please, I can't. Turn it on, I can't.
Move. God, poor soul.
I cannot believe this. He's using propaganda filled with glittering generalities to prove that his taxes are good.
At least our taxes are equal, not like before when just the peasants had to pay.
Yeah, but now we're paying even more than before, and we can't even do anything about it because they're equal taxes.
Right. When he said equal taxes, he never said how much. Now we're all stuck paying even more than during St. Bryce's rule.
That's it. I'm gonna go there tomorrow and give him a piece of my mind.
You do that.